Hey guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous. I'm YouTube stupid. I'm YouTube famous. Now, you can't tell me I'm not famous. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album. Dad. AF. Let me get my microphone. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. All right. I love all of those gay anthems. I do, okay? I love that one by Diana Ross. I love It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls. You know that song? I think I've seen every drag queen in the world do that song. But anyway, I love all those songs. Okay, Pride Month is over. Pride Month is usually the month of June. But listen, whoever you are out there, be proud of yourself each and every day that you wake up. I have been saying this in my videos the last couple days. Be too much. Be yourself. Love yourself, okay? Look in that damn mirror every morning that you get up and say, you are good enough. You are okay. You are beautiful. You are talented. You are valuable. Say that to yourself every single day until you believe it, okay? Until I waited too long on this earth to really start to believe that about myself and be able to enjoy my life, okay? Don't let anybody else rain on your parade, like I said the other day. Sunshine raining on your parade. Enjoy your life every single day that you get up, you know? But also allow yourself to feel your emotions every single day, you know? And say, okay, today I'm sad, I'm angry, I need to allow that feeling, that emotion to come into me, and I need to like be able to move through it and feel it, and then I can have some enjoyment, you know, at the end of all of that. And like I say on my vlog every single day, say to yourself at night about tomorrow, and say it when you get up in the morning. Today is going to be an amazing day. And if my day gets off track and I start to get negative, well, I can start my day over whenever I want. I can go in the other room and I can just go, I'm starting my day over. I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I don't want to be a messy Mary. I just want to enjoy my day and have some fun. And that's what I try to do over here. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. And I want to give a little thank you out there to all of you for sending me the tea, all the exclusive, non-exclusive tea. The exclusive, non-exclusive tea. That means, it means exclusive, non-exclusive means I haven't seen it yet, but everybody else has. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, thank you for sending it to me so that I can go to the pool and that I can go shopping and things like that. Today, I did a major shopping haul. I did it over my review channel. It should be up by the time this video is up. I went to Saks. I went to Sephora. I went to Macy's. I went to Target. I went to Macy's again. And I am fully clothed for the fall at this point. Well, not really. I could have bought a lot more, but I was like, Peter, you need to go home, okay? So anyway, so let's get into this video. I had such a blast shopping today, though, and I haven't done that in a long time. You know, I don't spend tons of money on myself, and so like I usually set money aside in my budget, and I was like, you know what, today I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do some shopping today, and I did, and I had such a blast. So I showed that over on my review channel. If you guys like haul videos, back in the day I loved hauls and I loved favorites, and there's still some of my favorite videos, so if you like those, go check those out. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. I just want to say also on the heels of me saying that about the tea, like I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. Like, so many people have subscribed or resubscribed to my channel in the last month or two, and you guys, just the views and everything, like it just makes me so happy. I just want you to know, like, you know, I really appreciate it, and you know, it isn't missed on me on this channel or my other channels. Like all of my channels have kind of picked up a little bit, and it's really nice, especially when I go to like my Peterisms channel that gets like 800 or 600 views regularly, and it's getting like 1,000 views, and people are like listening to me share about mistakes I've made in my life or reading a meditation. Like that is really cool to me, you know, and I just want you to know how much it means to me that you allow me to be part of your life on a daily basis. You know, every day that we get up, we decide, okay, I'm going to watch this TV show or spend this time with this friend or whatever, and the fact that you allow me to be part of your life and you send me pictures of you watching my videos, you know, like in your living room or with Tucker, hey Tucker, you know, or whatever, it's just like so cool. I just really appreciate it, and it's just kind of like, I always say I have a life beyond my wildest dreams. I never in a million years ever thought that this would be my life, you know, that I would be making YouTube videos and that people would be watching them regularly, you know, and then that would be what I do, you know, like that is just such a cool thing to me. And for anybody out there, I want you to know, chase your dreams, chase the things that you love to do. because one day it could be possible for you too. So, you know, I was watching this video the other day. I watch any video that anybody makes about me, good or bad. And this woman was talking, it was like 10 things that she loved about me. It was so nice. I wish I knew her name. I would shout her out. Well, I'll do that in my next video if I, because I have her, I subscribed to her channel and I saved it. But one of the things that she said is that I'm like older and I'm relatable. You know, I think I sometimes get isolated into that group because like I'm older and I'm mature and people are like, oh, the old, like people that are older like to watch me, right? But it should be a sentiment to anybody out there, right? Not just about age, but about whatever, that whoever you are, whatever is holding you back. Like my weight held me back for a long time from making YouTube videos. And then one day I was like, you're not gonna lose 60 pounds to get on YouTube, so just do it, right? Whatever is holding you back from your dreams, break through that obstacle and start achieving your dreams. You only have one life. You only have one life. Live it to the fullest. You know, be too much. All right, let's get into today's video. I've got some things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Trisha Paytas. I want to talk about Shane Dawson's friends. But first, I want to talk about some of these comments that I got. Let me get in here, because you know I love to read the comments on my videos. So let me get into this really quick. Did you guys hear that supposedly, well, I'm going to save that for my next video. Somebody sent that to me. Okay. Someone first said, Peter, this is just, I'm going to read a couple comments every single day, just choice comments. Someone said, Peter, please let me know a lip product that heals peeling, cracked, sunburnt, dry lips. I've even used Neosporin for the last week at night. Help, love you. Vaseline, okay? Just put Vaseline on there. When I was a little kid, this is how like lip gloss really started for me. My dad got the nurse at the school to allow me to, I used to be made so much fun of because I had such bad chapped lips that they said it looked like I had lipstick on, and my lips were red all the time. So, because I would lick my lips and I would be outside in the cold, you know, when I would walk to school, because I walked like a mile every day to school. And so my lips would always be bright red, and they'd be like, ew, he has lipstick on. Look at me now, beauty drama channel of the world. So anyway, with my Lunar Beauty lip gloss, wish you were me now, don't you, with your boring job. Anyway, so the nurse let me carry this little container of Vaseline around with me, and all the kids were so jealous they wanted to use it, and I said, no, it's mine, sorry. And I put it on. So Vaseline really heals that, I will tell you that. Okay, let me see another comment on here. Hold on, just one or two more. Someone said, hold on a second, question. Oh, this was a good question, I thought, in regards to Jeffree'S star and like his makeup, because his makeup is like 50% off at places and things like that at Morphe. And someone said, question, if I buy it because I'm poor and like makeup, does that mean I'm supporting him or does it matter? And I thought that that was actually like a really, really valid question, you know? Because I was surprised how many people commented on my video yesterday that they were buying Jeffree'S star's makeup 50% off, right? That they were like continuing to support this man. But I thought that it was a really valuable question, you know? Because most people out there cannot afford, I mean, his palettes are expensive, you guys. I mean, they really are, you know? And so I was like, that's an interesting question. Like, if you're buying his makeup that's marked down because it's cheaper and you've always kind of wanted to try it or you want it, does that mean that you're supporting, you know, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about that. But I think that's actually a valid question. I think it's interesting. Hold on a second. Let me see. Another one. Hold on a second. Someone said, I know the joke is that you're obsessed with Jeffree. Jeffree! Before we get into that, can I just read this comment? Someone said, Peter has secretly been waiting to make these type of videos since he was blocked by Jeffree. Jeffree blocked me like a year and a half, 2 years ago, okay? So, listen, if I wanted to make them, I would have made them then. It's just, it is. This is what everybody's talking about. I know it's hard for you to figure this out because you're secretly in love with Jeffree, okay? You want to lick his toenails and things, but listen, that's gross, first of all. Unless you're into that and that's your thing, then I don't know, do it. So anyway, but second of all, okay, I'm going to say this again, and a lot of people have said it, okay? Like Angelica Old said something, I can't remember what she said, I screenshot her thing, but she's like, maybe it's not that we don't like your favorite. Maybe it's that they're problematic and they're just not a good person. I mean, there is so much truth to that. It's like just because I'm telling some truths on your favorite, the person you stand, the person that you worship, okay? Like, just because of that, and I'm talking about some truths going on with that person, doesn't mean that I'm like hating that person or listen, okay? I do not, like, that's why it was such a joke the other day with the Jeffree Star thing. Like, unless I'm making a video about him, I really don't think about the man much. I know that's hard to believe. I know it's really, really hard to believe, but typically I'm like at the pool or I'm driving around with my good Judy Tanya, and we ain't talking about Jeffree Star, because trust me, okay, there's a lot of other things in the world that she wants to talk about. My husband wouldn't know a Jeffree Star if it bit him on the ass, okay, and I hope it never does. But anyway, he could care less about all this kind of stuff. So it's like, no, I don't think, I mean, people are like, you're so obsessed with this. It's a video that I'm making for drama commentary, gossip, okay? So if you have a problem with that, keep on leaving your comments. Because thank you for the view. I really appreciate it. Okay. Then no, but I do. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're right. I mean, you are totally right. I'm totally obsessed with Jeffree Star, okay? And Manny MUA, and Nikita Dragon, and Shane Dawson, and everybody else. I honestly, at this point, okay, what is today, June 6th or July 16th? I wish somebody else would do something. I really do. Because, you know, actually I was thinking about this today, and this is kind of getting off track, and my battery is dying. Oh God, if I have to use another battery, I'm again. But anyway, I was thinking about this today. It's like, you know, Jeffree and Shane are like kind of staying distant, and they're not saying a lot. And it's like somebody said to me, I got a couple comments in my video, and they're like, what more does Jeffree need to apologize for? What? Have you been watching the stuff that's been coming out? There is so much more that has come out about his past, okay? But we're going to talk about Jeffree Star apologizing, because people have been making excuses saying that he doesn't need to apologize for anything. Well, apparently he feels like he does, so we'll talk about that in just a second with Trisha Paytas. But I was thinking about this, you know, like, that everybody, we were all kind of speculating that they were just going to stay silent for a while and let this pass by, and I was like, you know, at first I was kind of like, that's kind of a smart move, but I was thinking about this today, and I was like, it really is not a smart move. Not at all, right? Because if they had addressed it, like, right at the front and said, I'm going to address this, I'm going to come out, and then I'm going to just put this to rest, and I'm going to be gone for 6 months, yes, people would have had to do whatever they were going to do with that. But if they come out again, like, a month from now or 2 weeks from now, it's going to stir all this up again. All the drama commentary channels are going to be making videos about it. The views are going to go through the roof because everybody's going to be excited about it, blah, 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 whatever. Like, it's always interesting to me when people say to me, like, you make these videos for the views. Well, I'm not the viewer, you are. You know what I mean? So it's like, if they come out like 2 weeks from now, everybody's going to be talking about this. Everybody is going to be talking about this, right? So that would have been smarter for them to come out a while ago and talk about stuff and then like say, I'm going to take some time off. But they didn't do that. So if they come out 2 weeks from now, it's like going to screw them twice. And then they're going to have to take some time off. So it was not smart. So anyway, what's this question? Oh, this comment that I got. Someone said, I know the joke is that you're obsessed with Jeffree, but why not talk about Raw Beauty Kristi and her collab or Patrick Starr's new line? I did. I actually talked about that in a video the other day. I talked about Patrick Starr's new line called One Size Fits All, I think it's called. And I talked about Kristi's collab and the launch date of all that kind of stuff. And someone said, or the drama between... Whoa, no, I'm not talking about all that. Now listen. Over here, okay? Sunday driving, country road, one lane. I'm over here in my lane. Don't be pulling me. Don't. I see you, and you just got an F, okay? For trying to get no. So anyway, let's get into today's video. I don't know how long this has been now because I've stopped it and all kinds of stuff. The first thing I would talk about is Garrett Watts. Okay, I love Garrett Watts, first of all, and y'all know I met him, right? And I said in a video that Andrew was the one that went and got coffee, and he was really nice. Andrew was nice. They were all nice to me. I just, like, at the time that I met him, I was just kind of like, it was interesting to me. None of them really talked about anybody behind their backs except for Shane. Shane was, like, really the only person that talked about any of his friends behind the back. And threw around a lot of words like narcissist, sociopath, pathological liar, that kind of thing, right? So anyway, and that was before the Jake Paul series came out. So that was interesting to me too. But Garrett at the time, like when we were sitting in there, he like went over to Starbucks and got like a cup of coffee and came back. First of all, Garrett is like 6'7" or something like that. And he's like super goofy, but like kind of in a way that's like really kind of attractive. I don't even know how to explain it. Like my husband, like when we were walking away, we were both like, he was like, that Garrett guy's attractive. Like, it's really weird, like when you're in his presence, because like when you see him, he's like, but it's kind of like, it's weird, you know? And he's a really, really nice guy. And he actually was like, oh, there's this cute barista over there, and I was trying to get his number and all this kind of stuff. So like, I didn't really interact with him as much as I did the others, but you know, he's always been somebody that since like, I think like the first video I watched of him was like a video that Shane did where it was like my ex, and they had gone on like a date and they talked about it. Am I remembering this correctly? I think that's like one of the first dates, and they were like in a car at the beginning of it. So anyway, it was interesting when I started getting people telling me that Garrett was liking some of these tweets that were going out there. Now, let me tell you the tweets that he's liked, okay? Now, he's liked all kinds of tweets. But the first one someone tweeted, or that he liked, was, and I don't know who this person is. It's not somebody that, like, maybe it's just a friend of his or something. I don't know, but it doesn't, he follows them. this girl, but this is the tweet he liked. The reason why buzzwords like empath are annoying is because they have lost their true meaning. And this is from 12/3/19. That's really interesting that he just liked this. Okay. The reason why buzzwords like empath are annoying is because they have lost their true meaning. We've got so many narcissists claiming to be empaths. Now, if you remember about all this, okay, this is where, like, you know, Shane has come out and he supposedly said to Tati that he was an empath. Remember that? And he's called people left and right narcissists, okay? Like, we've heard that now. He said that in my presence, okay? Like, he told me certain people were narcissists. I think he referred to, like, Tana and Jake as narcissists. So it's interesting that this is the comment that Garrett likes, okay? We've got so many narcissists claiming to be empaths. The reason why narcissist is overused is because we've got so many narcissists calling the people they've hurt narcissist. And then it goes on, in case y'all didn't know, manipulation actually won't, so don't victim blame, because somebody else says in here, manipulation actually works. Oh, this is from 6/2/19. And then she said, it should be noted that most relationship issues, okay, and it goes in and it goes on and on and on. It's a really long thread, but that was like the first thing that he likes. So I thought that was interesting that he went in there and liked it, and somebody brought that to my attention. But somebody else tweeted this to me and said that he liked this one too. They didn't tweet this one to me. I just saw this when I was reading through here. You take less offense when you decide to not take things personally and realize that egregious behavior reflects someone's mental state instead of your value. And I actually thought this was more of an interesting tweet that he liked. And maybe he's just going through there and liking random tweets, okay? But the fact that he liked this tweet, I was like, so if you don't know, that means like bad or problematic behavior. So if you read it that way, it's like you take less offense when you decide to not take things personally and realizing that bad or problematic behavior reflects someone's mental state instead of your values. So is he saying that about like Shane or possibly Jeffree? Like, that's interesting to me. And Garrett has kind of like subliminally been like, maybe there is nothing to these tweets whatsoever. You know, whenever I say this, people are like, oh my God, you're reaching. I gotta stretch for my reach. I gotta stretch for my... But listen, okay, a lot of the things that people have claimed were a reach for me have come around and turned out to be 100% true, as they have for a lot of drama commentary channels, okay? So I don't know, like, what's going on behind the scenes? You know, Garrett's been somebody that's kind of been left to the wind to some degree, you know? Anyway, so I wonder if he's like talking about Shane Dawson there. I guess we'll never know, will we? Or maybe we will. Who knows? But anyway, I don't see Garrett as somebody that would ever come out and do a tell-all video. I just don't. And if he did, it wouldn't be against Shane Dawson. And I really do think that, you know, Shane and Garrett were like really diehard close friends, or they probably still are. And so I don't know, like, you know, but maybe there are things that have happened to Garrett and, you know, that have hurt him. You know, maybe he feels like, I don't know, although at the beginning he was kind of involved in all that Jeffree Star thing. I will tell you one thing that was interesting to me was that Jeffree was not following Garrett. And then I made a video saying that, and he, like, the next day he was like all of a sudden following Garrett again. And I have these screenshots, like I went in and looked, like he wasn't. And so I thought that was really interesting. Then the next thing I want to talk about is this video that Trisha Paytas did, okay? So I need to send a little shout out to Mariah. Mariah is the queen of tea. So Mariah sent me this little bit of tea last night. I said, do you want a shout out? And she said, oh, that would be nice, but you don't have to. Shout out to Mariah. Woo, woo. I'm big fan. I like to kick. Okay, so Mariah, she did all this. Okay, so anyway. What did I say? Mariah? Did I say Shariah? Because Shane and Mariah? Okay. So, Mariah sent me this little bit of tea about Trisha Paytas. Hold on a second. Let me get into the Trisha Paytas. Okay, her video is called... Oh, sure, I got another mukbang out. Okay, she just did mac and cheese fried chicken pizza 9 hours ago. It only has 25,000 views. Girl, nobody's watching her videos anymore. That's weird. So she did yesterday, Jack in the Box drama, live footage. Okay, remember this, live footage, because this video has so many jump cuts in it at certain points that she's talking, and I'm like, live footage, my ass, like, I just, 25 cents in the, I meant my, you know, my behind. That was I'll put 25 cents in the cuss jar, I swear. So somebody timestamped it for me, thank God, Mariah. I won't sing your song again, but I could. Anyway, thank you, Mariah. So anyway, she timestamped it for me. At 19 minutes on this video, if you'd like to go look, is when Trisha Paytas starts talking about her friendship with Jeffree Star. Or should I say, their lack of a friendship. Because she comes out. Now, let's just remember, okay? Jeffree Star came out in his ridiculous Instagram, Snapchat, whatever that was. What we're not going to do is make Jeffree Star the drama of 2020, okay? You should never have said that. You should never have made that statement. Because Jeffree Star, you are the drama of 2020, okay? And he did all this kind of what we're not going to do and all this kind of stuff. And none of those people are my friends and all this kind of stuff. If you ever watch Jeffree Star, okay? He has different voices for how he wants to be portrayed. So when he comes on camera and he wants to come across, like in these Instagram stories, is very like, yes, call it what we're not going to do, okay? It's almost kind of scary that he talks in a certain language that kind of like pulls people in. It's like, okay, what we're not... You know what I mean? It's kind of like, go back and watch that. I got them all saved if you like to see them. I upload them all for you, okay? But anyway, all those Instagram stories, I just sit around all day long and I'm like, Jeffree! And I just watch the back footage, you know? I do. While I'm sitting there writing my name, Peter Star, one day I'll be Peter Star. Anyway, so, you know, like he goes in here and he says all this kind of stuff. And in that video he said, me and Trisha Paytas are like this. Actually, he said like this. We're like this, right? Don't worry about us. Don't be talking about Trisha Paytas. This was when the Tab video came out, right? Well, she done told some truths, okay? So she goes into this thing and she starts talking about this Tab thing. And when he direct messaged her and that she said thank you for it. And she's not somebody that gets into video. And she's not somebody that like shows direct messages and all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. Now, she goes in there and says, this is where Trisha Paytas, okay, that people, like, she wonders why people get fed up with her. It's because she lies straight from her teeth all the time, okay? Like, she says, I got some of that in my beard. That's the problem when you have a beard and you want to wear a lip gloss. Anyway, she says in there, I don't want to be part of drama. I don't like drama. Girl, seriously. You are drama, okay? She trolls left and right. She is literally the epitome of somebody that has built their career on drama, okay? And I don't hate her for it. The one thing is that up till 2020, Trisha Paytas is somebody that would own that, okay? That she would own that she has built her career on trolling the internet and saying this and saying that. She don't do that anymore. Now she has turned it into, I'm not trolling, it's all 100% serious, okay? That's where I kind of like, am like, what girl are you doing? But you want to say you don't like drama when you're constantly tweeting. I mean, she will tweet for 2 hours straight on Twitter where you can't keep up with it, right? So she says the reason that she hasn't addressed any of this is not because she's not scared. She goes, I may have said that in those DMs, but that's not really what I meant. I'm not scared of Jeffree Star. BS. If you said it in the DMs, that's what you meant. And now, that Tab guy, which basically what she's saying is, everything that Tab said in his video is true. She said, I mean, she really says that if you go watch the video. But she doesn't say it like that, but that's what she's saying, okay? Go watch it. Trust me, you'll get the same thing I do from it. So I go in here and I'm watching this video. I'm like waiting to see what she's going to say about this Jeffree Star thing because Mariah like the win. She had already sent it to me saying that like she says something about him trying to apologize to her in there, right? So she goes in there and she's saying all this kind of stuff about the direct messages and that she didn't want to get involved. Then she goes into something about somebody's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, boy. I didn't know what she was talking about because I don't keep up with her like that anymore, okay? But then she goes in there. Oh, by the way, I just want to say this. This was in my notes. Because, see, I have notes right here on Trisha. They say Trisha. Now, a little side note y'all don't know. Okay, I love UFO videos. And I love... do I even have anybody out there still watching? Could you do the raise your hand emoji if you're still watching? Thank you. Okay, so I love, what do you call it? Shoot, why can't I remember? Okay, Titanic videos and other kind of videos. But I have to tell you, one kind of video that I watched that like I don't ever really talk about anymore over here, and I actually did a dedicated video to all of them, and I talked a lot about them, is I love these underground drag races that are on YouTube, okay? Now, Jake Yonsei, if you guys know who he is, he's all the RuPaul's Drag Race stuff, like coverage. He actually did one called called Cutthroat Drag, and it was fantastic. And that was how I found Jake back in the day. But the queen of all queens, okay, is Crystal Ball Diva, and she runs Drag Showdown. And she was the first one that I watched, and I absolutely love her. And she's a good Judy of mine. So shout out to Crystal Ball Diva. I love you, Crystal. You know I do, but I don't agree with any of your decisions, okay? You're always wrong. So anyway, she always votes off somebody. I'm like, oh my God. But, okay, and then Game of Drag. I love Game of Drag, too, which is run by, I think, Lydia Collins. And Lydia was a contestant on, who kind of reminds me of Adore Delano, was a contestant on Drag Showdown. Now, let me tell you why this is really important, okay? Is that a lot of these shows, okay, these underground drag show races are like, for kids that aren't getting exposure, a lot of their parents don't even know that they're out. They're doing it in their bedrooms. It's so fantastic that they have this outlet. And if I had that when I was in high school, something to have me connected, like, I don't know, like, my life would look so different today. And I think it's the coolest thing. But the reason that I'm bringing this up is because there is a queen on Drag Showdown right now, and her name is Trisha Can, and she named herself after Trisha Paytas, okay, and she is fantastic, and I have to tell you, she had a lip sync for her life this week. I won't tell you what happened, but it is hands down the best lip sync. She has the best lip sync of any queen I have ever seen lip sync on any of these underground drag races. So Trisha, if you're watching this, Trisha Paytas, girl, go check out Trisha Can, okay, fantastic. So anyway, these queens are unbelievable. They make their own clothes. I mean, it is unbelievable, okay? It's like drag on a dime, and they are doing fantastic. I mean, some of these queens are like, I mean, I can't even name all of them on Drag Show. There's Daisy Mae Rowland, there's Tara Bell, they're fantastic. The Cicada is, unbelievable. Who else? Oh, the Milkmaid one. I was so sad she got kicked off. I loved her so much. She's a dancing queen to ABBA. You guys, you got to go watch the show. I know I'm forgetting somebody. I'm so sorry, but I love y'all over there. Anyway, they're so fantastic. So I will link Drag Show down below and Game of Drag, and Jake doesn't do it anymore. I don't know why, because he's too busy following the Drag Showdown stuff, or the other stuff. So anyway, she goes in there and she says, Trisha Paytas, not Trisha Can, but hey, Trisha Can, how are you? Trisha Paytas says that she doesn't want to be involved in drama anymore. Okay, girl. Okay, you're the queen of drama. We know that, okay? And then she says she doesn't consider Jeffree a close friend. She comes out and says it, right? Well, Jeffree Dunn just said that Trisha Paytas and him are like this. So are you calling him a liar? Trisha, are you saying that Jeffree Star is a liar? What she just said is Jeffree Star is a liar, because he said we were like this and we're not close friends. She said that in the video, so we're not close friends. And then she said that he reached out to apologize, okay? But then she said she was not ready to accept his apology. Girl, what did he apologize to you for? What did Jeffree Star do to you? Was he talking about you or not? Because I thought that he wasn't talking about you. I thought that's what everybody was saying, was that he wasn't talking about you. So if Jeffree Star wasn't talking about you, what did he have to apologize to you for? Oh, he was apologizing for that, which means, and apologizing for this trip to Vegas, which we don't know what else happened. She said she had a horrible time, okay? Which means that everything that Tab David said in his video was true, okay? Well, that's a lot. So now we need to go back. If Tab's video, if everything that he said is true, and Trisha is kind of co-signing this at this point, even though she doesn't want to get in the drama, we need to go back and revisit Tab's video and what he said in that video, because now on the heels of everything that's happened, we know that to be true. And that's basically what she says in this video. If you don't believe me, go watch it. Okay, she'll probably take it down. She said the trip to Vegas was hard and it felt like Mean Girls to her, which I thought was very interesting that she said that, okay? And then she goes in here, and this was the part that I just could not get with. She said she feels sorry for Jeffree and thinks he's trying to get help, but some things you can't help because you're traumatized, okay? Listen, okay? Now, there's a lot of people that suffer from PTSD, okay? There's a lot of people out there that suffer from all social anxiety, you know, all kinds of major issues out there, right? As a result of things that have happened to them in their life. But just to be a shitty person, did I just cuss again? Oh my God. Just to be a crappy person and blame that on being traumatized, instead of buying a Birkin, take $20,000 or $50,000 or $100,000 and find you the best counselor, therapist, psychoanalyst, life coach, I don't care, swimming coach in Los Angeles, and fix those problems that make you the crappy person that you are, so you quit affecting people's lives negatively. Period. Don't be sitting in a video taking up for somebody and saying, I feel sorry for them because they're traumatized. Therefore, they do all this crap to people. Jeffree Star has done irreputable stuff to people, like Manny, like Laura, like all these people. Gabriel Zamora doesn't even know which way he's going anymore. No, Tati, no, I had to say. He doesn't. He doesn't know what side's up anymore, okay? He doesn't know who his friends are. Look at what happened with James Charles. I mean, there's just Jeffree Star, and I have said this for a long time, and no, I don't need no pats on the back or no pokes. I had to edit. I had to stop that and edit it. Because I said something I didn't need to be saying on here, okay, about, anyway. I said pokes instead of pats on the back. But anyway, I don't need any pats on the back. I really don't. I don't care about all that kind of stuff, okay? But I've been saying for 2 years that Jeffree Star is the common denominator of these friendships, okay? And when I would even hint at that, I'd get 100 dislikes on a video and people would come for me and say, how dare you talk about Jeffree, all right? Now everybody's saying, oh, Jeffree Star is the common denominator. But then the go-to is, Peter's been waiting to make these videos. No, I've been saying it all along. I've been saying it all along. I've been saying Jeffree Star is the common denominator in these friendships failing. He's the one, right? Get out of here with all this I feel sorry for him stuff. I don't feel sorry for him. I just don't. Then fix your life, okay? You have the money. You have the resources. Go and get the help you need, okay? Seriously. Seriously. There are people out there that have a lot less than Jeffree Star does that are getting wraparound services, psychiatric care. They're going to counselors. They're going to life coaches. They're going to doctors. They're fixing their lives. And they're all on low cost, okay? And they're doing like affordable, the sliding fee scales and all this kind of stuff. And they're not nearly affecting the lives around them like Jeffree Star is. But we're going to feel sorry for him. Go get some help. Go get some help. Please get some help. Not just for all the people that you're affecting. Please get some help for you so you don't look at the world in this way where you don't want to just tear somebody down and put out, just because you delete a tweet doesn't mean that you didn't feel that way in your soul. You know, this whole like tweet and delete thing, like we make fun of it, but the reality is when you tweet something out there that's that angry and then you delete it, you felt that way. You did, and Jeffree's the king of that. You felt that way in that moment, okay, whatever that is, and that affects you. Not everybody else. How everybody else will get over it. It affects you. So why are you so bitter, angry, and hateful in your heart, Jeffree? Why don't you invite me to your castle in the sky? Fix it. Seriously, fix it. Because you can put all the makeup on in the world. You can live in the most gorgeous house. You can have as many Birkin bags in the pink vault closet 100 times bigger than you already have. You can have Balmain outfits or however you pronounce it, or Louis Vuitton. You can have all that stuff in the world. But if your soul inside is not pretty, then you're not living your best life. You're not. Luxury items don't make your best life. Some of the poorest people I've ever known have been the wealthiest people in their hearts I've ever known in my entire life. You know, and they wouldn't trade their life with you in a heartbeat. They just wouldn't. They wouldn't want what goes along with it. And I've known some very wealthy people that have just the most genuine heart. So it's not really, I guess, about money. But take some of that money and do something with it to work on yourself so that you can fully enjoy your life, you know? Like, all these people want to talk about their issues. They want to throw them up in videos. And this happened to me and that happened and this. But they don't talk about what's doing. I've been in extensive counseling. You know, I've worked with my sponsors, several sponsors, 12-step programs. The reason I say that is because I want to normalize that for everybody, okay? We all have stuff to work on. Work on it for you. So that all of us out there, the Shanes, the Jeffree's, the viewers, everybody, the Trishas, we can all have the best lives that we possibly can. Anyway, let me know what you think about all that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.